Hello, this is Joseph Ferris from the Psychology of Fitness. In this video, I'm going to share with you more about what we do, and I'm going to talk to you about how to transform your body forever through our unique method, the Psychology of Fitness. By the end of this video, you will learn the secret to permanent weight loss. So even if you end up not working with us, you will still learn a lot from this video. What I'm about to share with you is the only way to keep the weight off. So it's not only about losing weight, it's also about keeping it off. It applies to everyone. So no matter your background, your gender, your sex, this applies to everyone. And finally, and most importantly, almost no one talks about this. First, I will start with sharing some client results that we got in our program. So this is Lynn. We helped her lose about 20 pounds in 4 months. I also shared some social media profiles so you can verify that these are real people. This is Asna. We helped her lose 15 pounds in 4 months. This is Jane. We helped her lose about 20 pounds in 5 months. And this is Asya, who just lost 15 pounds in 5 weeks only. Now, when people try to lose weight, they often get stuck in the endless cycle of weight loss and weight gain. So at first, people gain weight, then they do something, maybe they change something in their diet, they lose weight, and then after a while, more often than not, they regain the weight. Now, why does this happen? People get stuck because they treat the symptom of the problem and not the cause. You know, being 30 pounds overweight is simply a symptom. The root problem is your habits. So most people fail at weight loss because they only tackle the symptom. And the real solution lies in addressing the root cause. Now imagine you have a broken air purifier in your house that spreads dust instead of cleaning the air. You don't solve this problem by wiping up the dust every day or every week. You fix the machine, right? Now, I know this sounds obvious, but people make this mistake in weight loss all the time. So your habits are that machine, the root cause shaping the body you now have. And that's why your goal shouldn't be just to lose X pounds, 10 pounds or 20 pounds. I know you can drop a few pounds by following a meal plan or changing your diet, but without fixing your habits, the weight will always come back. And that's where we come in. We help you fix your habits and change the machine that determines your results. And honestly, this is the only solution for being overweight, solving the root cause. And this is why all types of dieting don't work, whether it's intermittent fasting, keto, getting a meal plan, and you've probably tried many things by now. Dieting doesn't work as long as you haven't changed your eating habits. In the Psychology of Fitness, we help you transform your habits for good. Now, how does it work? In our brains, we have pathways and connections, just like the ones you can see here in the picture. These connections decide our daily habits and create an autopilot, a behavior autopilot. This autopilot makes us respond to things almost without thinking. So right now, maybe your autopilot is whenever you see a cookie, you just eat it. Whenever you feel bored or hungry, you just eat right away. Whenever you feel stressed, you eat. So we all have an autopilot that makes us behave in a certain way. And if you don't have the body you want right now, it's because you have the wrong autopilot. But here's the good news. We can change this autopilot. And we do this by taking small, easy actions that slowly make new connections in your brain. In order to do this, we help you do two main things. One, find the right actions you need to take on a daily basis. So one, what are the actions you actually need? And two, build the consistency to do them regularly. So it's not only about doing something once in a while, it's really about consistency. So we help you know what actions you need to take and build the consistency you need. And if you take the right actions, you will transform your brain connections and your autopilot, and you will get, as a result, the body you want. In other words, we will help you install a new autopilot. Now, before we work together, it's very important we have alignment in terms of values and how we do things. Basically, I want to make sure we're on the same page. So I will share my values and background. If we vibe, awesome. If not, no problem. Please feel free to cancel the call, like really no worries. At the Psychology of Fitness, our core values are long-term health and well-being. So this program is not about overnight results or getting shredded in 2 weeks. Now, as you saw, some clients do get quick results, but it's not about this really. So our method takes time since it's about getting you lifelong results. So yes, it does take time, but this is a sustainable approach that will help you to get the body you want and keep it for life. Now let's think my quick background story. 6 years ago, I was stuck in a body I hated. And every time I looked in the mirror, I felt disappointed. I didn't like what I see. As a result, my confidence dropped. And no matter what I tried, I kept failing to lose the weight. And honestly, it wasn't just about how I looked anymore. It was also about how I felt. So I know what it's like to be stuck in a body you hate because I've been there. This had an impact on my confidence and energy, and it also affected how I showed up in the world, which had an impact on my relationships too. Then one day, I decided to visit a dietitian. She gave me a meal plan, and I stuck with it for 3 months. And guess what? I did lose 15 pounds of body fat. But that wasn't the real breakthrough in my fitness journey. The real aha moment happened when I realized why I succeeded when most people don't. Because actually, around 90% of people who lose weight in a diet gain it all back. While most people struggle to lose weight or quickly gain it back, I kept it off for many years. And that's when it hit me. It wasn't the meal plan that made the big difference. What made the real difference was my deep understanding of psychology and habits, because that's what helped me stay consistent. For years, I've been studying psychology, doing therapy, and learning how behavior works. And that's when everything clicked. Most people don't fail to lose weight because they don't know what to do. They fail because they don't know how to manage their habits. And this realization led to the creation of the Psychology of Fitness, where our goal is to help you lose weight for good, not just by focusing on calories, but by changing the habits that make success last a lifetime. So again, this is not only about losing 10 or 20 pounds, it's about transforming your fitness lifestyle and body forever. That's why I do what I do. If you resonate with this and you'd like to transform your health and body once and for all, I'd love to talk to you and maybe work together.